Well, we are back without an intro for the CAF update tonight. This will be an update like no other, but we've got guests. We got lots to talk about, and I'm glad that 47 of you have waited patiently for us to get this thing started. But I appreciate you being here. It is live. It is live. It is the last CAF update of the year, Marcus. You are absolutely right. We are not going to have a show next week. What isn't that Christmas Day or something? I don't even know. It is Christmas Day next Thursday. So no CAF update on Christmas, but I do believe we will do something on New Year's Day with Bob Layton. So you can expect a couple, just 1 week off, and then we'll be right back at it. So good to have everyone here, and we're going to be doing some pre-OAX to get things started here, and we have a few other folks in the green room tonight that we'll be bringing on afterwards as well. So we got a show. It's gonna be interesting. But let me bring Mr. Marquet in, and of course the guests of honor for this segment, Max and Jules.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, you two.
Max and Jules.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Now you are in Argentina, and you just had dinner, and it's already it's 11 p.m. there. Is that correct?
Exactly. Yeah.
Wonderful.
And this is Max and Jules' first time on the show.
Yes, indeed. We're always happy to have new folks to chat with here, and I have to say thank you for coming to OAX. We're excited to have you both at the show. It's going to be a blast. I hope you've heard good things about it. Mark has a good time there, I think.
Yeah, totally. Yes. We are very excited to go. Really.
Fantastic. And when I first talked to Mark, I think even was it still winter? I don't even know if it was spring yet, Mark, when I asked about who from the team would be you think would be up for 2026, and Max was the name that you dropped immediately.
Yep. Yeah, we decided very early, right? Yep, and opted to do it instead of New York, I think. Yes. Yeah. You got chosen over New York Comic Con, Bill. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. I think we can live up to what you expect out of the show. It is going to be a lot of fun, and it's definitely going to be all the more interesting to have an international flair to it. We always have, but having both of you at the show makes it all the more interesting for our guests, especially if there's collectors out there who haven't picked up your artwork before or commissioned you. I think the fun part about OAX is the opportunity to discover artists that people aren't familiar with. We always try to bring in folks who haven't been there before, and both of you are welcome additions. Like I said.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, since we are here in Argentina, it's like we have to pick which convention to do, and I heard really good things about Ox, and we really wanted to go and try and be in a different convention. So it's a lot of fun for us. It's going to be great, I guess.
Let's hope so.
And they're friends with Herman Peralta, who I'm sure Herman told them. No, I don't know if friends, but yeah. I don't know if you're friends with anybody except for Jules. So yeah. Truly. Yeah. I get put up with,
So typically New York would be your regular show to go to then, Max, in the States?
I went like 5 times. 2 years ago, I think, was the most recent one. Yeah, and I did Emerald City once, like a long time ago. It was one of the first, right? Yep. And then New York, and that's it. Oh. Yeah, so we wanted to try something different. And
OAX is going to be very different. I can assure you of that. What about you, Jules? Have you done any shows in the States?
Yes, the New York Comic Con a few years ago with Max, but I'm kind of new in this market, so I do more like graphic novels, independent graphic novels. So I'm starting to do some cover work, and it's really great, and it's very exciting.
Fantastic. Well, I love your work. I remember stumbling on it even before your name came up as a potential guest, and I was definitely intrigued. I love your style, and we've been leaning heavily into the independent side of the business of late. Sorry, I'm getting pinged here. I can't stop that, but we have several independent artists coming to the show this year, so yeah, you fit right in really well, and I think that I think people are going to really like your work as well. So yeah, excited to be able to present your pre-OAX opportunities to everybody today.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now, we also have their auction images that you'll be sharing later as well, right? They've already completed their auction pieces, so you guys get an early glimpse at those.
That is true. Of course, I'm on a different computer that I keep getting pinged at. But I will.
I want to know who is texting you.
There's this thing called mute, Bill, that you can turn on.
How do you mute? Well, I guess I can turn it off. Messages. I'm on my Mac. I don't know what to do on this thing. I only use it for email and text message. I'm just going to quit the messenger service, and maybe that'll make it not do that again.
If we move too much, there might be balloons around us.
Yeah.
We don't know how to disconnect that.
Yeah.
But we can do this, and yeah, you see, some stuff happens.
That's fine.
I heard that's possible on a Mac, and yet I have not quite mastered whatever the art of turning that on. But
it was as default. We don't know how to take it off.
You don't know how to turn it off. See, Mark, it's not just me that doesn't know how to on their Mac. It's there's a lot of people. It's not as user friendly or as intuitive as a PC, but
yeah,
live and learn. I'm stopping the ping. Tom, I'm sorry. I closed it. It was my emotional support animal actually that was texting me. So, and it wasn't Maureen, and it wasn't Kazra, and it wasn't anybody that you would think of. But somebody sending out a lifeline to me, I think. But yeah, we actually one of the guests that we're going to have in a little bit has shown off their auction pieces as well. I mean, it might be fun just to kind of show off those before we get started. Mark, is that cool with you?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. I know I can share a screen on this thing, so let me go ahead and do that, because this is the first time we're getting to reveal auction pieces for OAX.
Yep. So that's Max's
Batman.
Right. Max worked on Spider-Man back in the day a little bit, right?
Now, what's the size on it?
It's 11 for 17.
Wonderful. Well, we have a lot of Spider-Man fans that go to OAX.
Well, one of the most of the requests that I have are Spider-Man versus another villain.
Rhino and Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut, Rhino, and I thought maybe I should keep doing that kind of commissions. And I tried Green Goblin. No one asked me for Green Goblin. For me, is one of the best. So I wanted to try it.
Well, it seems like everybody in the chat is happy to see this piece. Yeah, it is sick, Darian. Sick in a good way.
Pumpkin bombs.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sick. Yes, I know.
Well, that's a great piece. We appreciate you putting a piece like that into the auction, and it was done specially for OAX. Is this you going in that? Yeah. Well, that's
totally
better. So, Jules, we can show yours as well.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. This is a character that we know and love here at Comic Art Fans. That's for sure. We do the mystery sketch every twice a year. We just had the one in November. And Mark, would you not agree that this character is like
Magic is very popular, and
yeah.
Yep.
I really love Magic, so it's my favorite character from the X-Men.
And I happen to own a piece by Jules of Magic.
Yeah.
Framed on the wall of another room. I like her magic a lot too. Love her skulls and all that stuff.
Sorry. So even turning off Messenger will not stop the pings. Right click on it. Does it have an option to? Nope. There's no option to mute it even when it's not active. Okay. Well, you're just gonna have to hear the pings if I keep getting texts from this guy. But yes, very, very detailed. Well, there you go. Even Tim Guerrero. I won't even try to
understand
Spanish at all, because that's even though I did take it in school, it's not my.
It says like it's a very detailed drawing. Super detailed.
Super detallado ese dibujo.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think the piece is amazing, right?
But he's my boyfriend, so.
But
he has to say that, right?
It's a pretty amazing piece.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I really, really love that character, especially the run of Bendis and Bacalo. So I kind of inspired my Magic version into that run.
Well, this is perfect, and I know that there's a couple people in the chat that are big Magic fans, so I know it will go over well at the auction, Jewel.
Right.
And I saw Brent. You saw that, Mark? Brent said he got his mystery sketch in the mail.
Yep, always. I saw that. I didn't comment, but thanks, Brent. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was something about Emiliano's piece.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, he participated in the mystery event. Emiliano did as one of the artists. So I sent some pieces out before I left for Japan, and then received some while I was gone, and just sent a bunch more out. So yes, there should be a whole bunch of people receiving pieces right now. So.
And Jay in the chat says, "Can we bid on Magic?" Yes, you can. We will have a proxy bidding in advance of OAX like we do every year. It will start mid-January, and I think we'll probably be putting those dates out soon. So we're starting to get the auction pieces in, the scans from everybody. So once we have a decent amount and we've hit our deadline to turn on the proxies, we will. We have I know I shared a CAF page the other day with some people, but we have a gallery dedicated to just the OAX auction pieces. So we'll be posting everything there. Yeah. Showing them off. No, Jay, you can't start bidding right now.
I can commission Jules to draw something for you.
Yes.
You can get your own, Jason, or you can wait until February. What is it? It's going to be the 21st is when the auction is. And I have to tell you guys, Kezra and I were actually at the hotel yesterday because we moved the auction outside to a covered pavilion, and it's absolutely beautiful. If I had a little more time today, I would have pulled up some photographs and stuff so you guys can see it. But it's a gorgeous spot. It's brand new, and it's going to be the perfect setting for both the Kirby Awards that's going to happen right before the auction on Saturday evening. But it's gonna be great. Perfect setting.
Nice.
Great.
And fresh air too. That's a plus.
How is the weather around that time?
Late February should be mid 70s to low 60s at the worst. But it could be warmer than that. Yeah. We had the coldest January weekend ever when we did the second OAX. So moving to February was a wise choice. So we avoid that. But it wouldn't surprise me if we were in the mid 80s, because that's pretty common in February as well. So it could be hot.
Yeah. Here's like now it's very hot here. It's the most powerful.
Yes, but I don't know if you will understand the temperature here, because we have like a different system, Fahrenheit.
Right.
So it's like 33 degrees.
Yeah, I saw Newell was asking me what was mine in Celsius. I don't know, Newell.
Well, it's hot.
30. It sounds hot, definitely. I could Google it right now, but no, it'll be good. See, Darian says 18 to 22 Celsius around that time in Florida. We'll see. it'll be warm enough. It'll be warmer than it was this January. I guarantee that. But why don't we go ahead and show off your pre-OAX opportunities? So because I wasn't able to update the OAX website because of all the other things I was working on today, you're for both Max and Jules pre-OAX opportunities, we're going to have you actually email Mark because he's the recipient on them when you're going to be doing them through the OAX website as well. So we can just kind of cut to the chase and get them emailed directly to Mark, and life is good, right, Mark?
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll have a post on the website as well with their information shortly, hopefully tomorrow. I was anticipating you having the stuff on yours, so I hadn't gotten there yet. But yeah, I mean, go ahead. Bill's still going to post the opportunities on Comic Art Fans after they get the kinks worked out with whatever's going on.
That's right. OAX.art is where they'll be.
Okay.
And of course, we'll have announcements as well. But yeah, tonight, you want to get on the list early. You're going to be emailing Mark directly. So who wants to go first, Max or Jules?
Jules.
All right, we can do that because Jules, you only have 2 slides.
No. Vos primero.
What? I don't know.
¿Pero qué pregunta?
What's
I think
we kind of missed the question. I'm sorry. We kind of missed the question.
Well, what we'll do is we're going to show your commission opportunities first, Jules, so that everybody knows what you're going to be offering in advance of the show. And both of you, just to be clear, you both will be drawing at the show as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe Mark
Yes.
has
Yeah, I think so. All Bill is saying is we're going to talk about your prices. He's going to show some images.
Okay.
But yeah, so for Max, he's offering more opportunities right now than he'll do at the show. He's only going to do bust illustrations at the show. But if you want something full figure background like the Spider-Man Green Goblin piece, then you'll need to commission a pre-show piece to get something like that. But Jules is doing both bust and full figure at the show.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to get something like the magic piece you saw or a bust piece. Bill, I think, has examples of a couple of her images. I also have stuff in her gallery on the website as well. But yeah, we can talk about Jules' stuff if you want to show a couple examples, Bill.
I will do that right now.
All right.
So one of the 2 options is on A4. So just a little smaller than 9x12, as you can see. It's a bust option at $125. And if you want to add in some detailed backgrounds, it's an additional $200. And this is one of the example pieces up on your site too, right, Mark?
Right. Yep. And this would be like a detailed background piece, as you can see. Jules adds all kinds of cool stuff, related to the character. So in this case, with Domino being a mercenary and hit person. But if you wanted just a basic, plain background, then it would be the 125.
Very fair price. Dan Goodwin knows some good indie art when he sees it. Dan's an indie artist as well. Picks up a lot of art too, and he will be at OAX. Dan lives nearby, so he's going to be there. But yeah, this is a really nice piece, Jules. I love the style, and these pieces are fun. Where you can think about the magic piece we just looked at too, with the really detailed backgrounds in there. You really go all out. I love the little bit of tonal work in here as well. Just makes the thing pop. I love it. So this is a very good option. And let's see, what was the other one? This is the second.
Jason Wood actually owns that Domino piece. You guys probably know Jason.
Oh, we do. Yes, we do. Jason's been on the show, I think, once or twice.
Yep.
So the other option is an A3. So that's 11.6 by 16.5. And
so this is obviously a bust, not a full figure, but you guys saw the magic piece, which is an example of the full figure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought about putting that one on here, and then I thought, well, I'll stick with the slides he sent me. But yeah, we could show the magic piece again. So $400 is the base price for this opportunity, and the detailed backgrounds are an additional $250. And so, those of you who would like to sign up for Jules' list, you're going to email Mark and let him know which size you're looking for and character, and whether you want backgrounds as well. And if there's anything to kind of navigate through, I'm sure Mark he's always prepared to do a little emailing back and forth to get things squared up before he passes them off to Jules. But these are great, Jules.
Thanks. Thank you.
Now, when you come to OAX, what kind of we know you're going to be sketching there, but what kind of will you be bringing like a portfolio with some work as well?
Yes, I will be bringing some covers. I did some covers for Ghost Machine, for Geiger, Hyde Street, and Rook. And I did some Boom covers too, and Valiant. So I will be bringing that and some other samples of my portfolio.
Fantastic.
And I have a few pre-drawn bust illustrations here as well.
Yeah.
There you go. Newell loves Geiger. Yes. I do too.
Yeah, Geiger is amazing.
And Darian says your Geiger covers are killer, in all caps.
Thanks. I actually painted that cover with acrylics.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have the inks, and then I print the inks and paint it with acrylics, and then just mix it in the Photoshop, Clip Studio.
Very, very cool. So we'll get to see those at OAX. That's great. Fantastic. We love good exclusive pieces coming to the show. So thank you, Jules, and thank you, Mark.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
All right. So Max, I know we have a few additional slides for you. So let me go ahead and bring up your pre-OAX opportunities here. We have 9x12 head/bust, no backgrounds, $300 on these. I know you've got a fair number of convention sketches and commission style pieces that have been posted to CAF. So I've seen a lot of your work. This is fun though. I like this one. Who doesn't like that?
Yeah, me too. Thank you. Yeah, it's fun.
Max is currently working on the Sacrificers, and he's done a ton of work for Magnolaverse, and also Lucifer, and back in the day Marvel stuff. So if you guys, most of y'all are probably familiar with his stuff, but he's been working on the Sacrificers.
Yeah.
I haven't checked it out yet with Rick Remender.
So this one's a $300 option, and then we have a 9x12 full figure, single character, no backgrounds. Additional characters would be $125. The base price on this one is $500.
Yeah.
How many characters do you think you can squeeze into a 9x12, Max?
Half.
One character.
I think I did 2 characters maybe once, but not more than that. It's I like big spaces to work on, so 9x12 is a little bit small for me.
All right. Well, we'll think about it as a max of 2 potential characters on there. But yeah, so $500 base price on this one. Let's see here, and there's that Juggernaut Spidey piece that you mentioned before. So this is on 11x17. Starts off with single character, no backgrounds, but you can add additional characters for $150 and detailed backgrounds for $350. Base price on the 11x17 full figure single character is $750. And I wish I could zoom in on this one because the detail is amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. we have to have as many commission as they can ask for, so we can complete all the rough gallery from Spider-Man.
Mm.
If anyone wants to do that. But I love drawing Spider-Man, so.
Well, you draw a mean Juggernaut too, but Spider-Man's awesome too.
Thanks.
All right, what do we have on the next ones? These 11 by 17. Oh, it was just an extra image, right, Mark? You sent a couple examples.
Yeah, just another, right. Yeah, Max did a lot of work, like I said, in the Magnolaverse, and so he's been asked to do a lot of Hellboy commissions over the years. So this is one of those.
Very nice. So again, on 11 by 17, and we got to see the auction piece that Max is bringing as well, with 2 figures on an 11 by 17. And again, we want you to email mark@splashpageart.com with your commission requests this evening, while we get things situated over on the website. But there we have it. Those are the opportunities for both Max and Jules tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I did finally hear some street noise.
Yeah.
Background.
It was very,
That was a motorcycle.
it's very loud.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, 11 o'clock. It's a lot of the people are out.
Lots going on in Buenos Aires right now. Or
Thanks,
Exactly.
Sam.
Yeah, and CJ, I don't know if CJ will make it to OAX, but CJ's he appreciates a lot of the art that we drop around here. So thank you, CJ.
Thank you.
But yeah, Jules, and Max, I mean, trust me, we're really excited to have you coming out to the show this year. It is going to be a lot of fun, and I hope we get to hang out and at least get a photograph together while you're there.
Yeah, sometimes Bill is like, "Where's Waldo?" He'll show up for just a quick second. If you close your eyes, you won't see him again the rest of the show. So
yeah,
I was busy running around.
Maybe I'll try to be one of the people running sandwiches around at lunchtime, so I make sure I can at least say hi to a quarter of the room each day. I'll work it out.
You will probably see his daughter's son and wife, though. They are always helping him run the show. So
they are around, and plenty of we got plenty of volunteers and CAF staff that'll be there as well. So but yeah, it's gonna be great. But I appreciate you guys coming. I can't wait to see you both in February, and it'll be good to see you again too, Mark.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's going to be great. Thank you.
Yep, yeah, we're excited. Well, we'll talk to you guys later, Max and Jules, and you guys in the comments, hit me up for signing up for Max and Jules commissions, and then oax.art, Bill, right down the road.
That is where they'll be. Yeah, once we'll send out a mailing. Once we get everything set up over there.
Cool.
Great.
Thank you.
All right. Well, enjoy your late night, both of you, and Mark as well. Thanks for doing this. I know you and I will be in touch.
Yep. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
See ya.
You guys, thanks for having us.
All right. No, great artwork. I love Jules' work. Max's work is great too. It's gonna be fun, and I do think I'm gonna make sure I get on Jules's list. I've gotten on. I think I've got six commissions out there pre-OAX already, so I'm doing okay. I think I'm about half sketch cards and half I think 2 9x12s and 11 by 14. So we'll see. But I will be showing my stuff off at OAX when I get them, and I hope everybody does as well. So I see my next guest in the green room. I'm gonna it's a gentleman who has never been on the channel before, but many of you have seen him at shows across the country and even internationally, because I know that he just came back from a trip overseas. So let me hide Mark's email address. We don't need to keep showing that. And let me bring in Mr. Alex Saviuk. Hey,
how you doing?
Welcome back to the States.
Well, thank you. I've been here we've been here now a week after being a week in Athens, Greece. And it's hard to believe that it's already 2 weeks behind me. But, well, it was a great experience.
Yeah, what was the show?
It's called Athens Con. They have it, I think it's probably been around for about 10 years. In between, I think they lost a couple of years with the pandemic. So it's really 8 years, but basically about a decade. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger for them. So, which is really cool. It's, I guess, a medium-sized show by comparison to what we have here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't really have a, let's say, as far as high velocity celebrities, they only have 2, 3, 4 maybe television movie stars, about a half a dozen of celebrity artist type people, and some cosplay guys and things like that. But they were busy both. It was just a 3-day show actually, but the first day they said it's mostly for the vendors. So we got there on Friday morning, and we just basically hung out and relaxed because my wife and I, we can't sleep on a plane. I did not ask to fly first class, and I should have, because I spoke to my buddy, ex-editor-in-chief Tom DeFalco and his wife, and they said, "Oh no, you got to ask for first class when you go on these long trips." I said, "Now I know for the next time." Okay. So if I could have inclined and got my feet out, I think I would have been able to at least sleep for 4 or 5 hours, which would have been perfect, because that's kind of like what I do at night now, being in my the latter stages of my life, where you wake up a couple of times at night to go to the bathroom. If I can get 4 or 5 hours straight through, I almost want to stay up and make some fresh coffee. But then I go back to bed because I kind of need it,
I get you, but I have absolutely no problem sleeping on a plane. And anybody that's traveled with me will attest to that. I can fall asleep, the moment I hit the seat. I am out. I miss most takeoffs. I'm usually.
No, I mean, actually, that's when if I do sleep, I'll nod out as soon as I sit down and the aisle is full. I try to get Delta Comfort because I need that room on my feet, right, legs. Mm-hmm. And as soon as that aisle fills up, I just close my eyes while everybody's still kind of walking past me. Occasionally, they'll wake me up because I'll get kicked in the knee or something as they walk past. But I'll get maybe a 20, 30-minute nap in the first hour, because we live in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I always have them fly me out to wherever via Atlanta. So it's a 55, 60-minute flight to Atlanta. So in those first 30 minutes, I usually conk out. And then sometimes I'll wake up and I look out the window and we haven't moved yet. And I'm going, what's going on? Oh, we're stuck on the tarmac for a technical issue. And then I'm going, oh, God, it's hot. The AC hasn't come on yet because we're not rolling. And but thankfully, there weren't really any delays that were disconcerting to us. Customs was very, very easy to get through. Although we had an hour type of an hour stopover. And then that custom line is like going to a theater with, the serpentine things as you're going.
I've been through a few of them.
Yeah. And they had 8 windows. And they had 4 people manning the windows. And then we're looking at the clock and we're going, wow, I hope we don't miss this flight, right? Mm-hmm. And as it turned out, they started calling off, flight times. And so we got a flight time of whatever it was. And we said, hey, this is us. Showed them the boarding passes. They let us through the line. And we made it no problem. So worked out fine.
Well, that's good. And they didn't. All that money you brought back from Greece, they didn't try to tax you in any way on it. They didn't.
I didn't open up anything. Wow. It was crazy.
It's good to be older. You looked rather safe. They thought, oh, we'll let this guy through.
Yeah, I mean, when we were in, I guess we got to, was it Amsterdam? They said, and why are you here? On vacation. Okay, for how long? 6, 7 days. Okay, wonderful. And they handed us our passes. And we went through and I said, well, that was painless. They, because you check luggage. And then we had gone to Sicily earlier in the year in June for a convention. And there we had to open up our luggage and show them what we had going on in there. But they didn't ask any questions. So I think they asked more questions when I went to England, and it was an English-speaking country. And they said, okay, so what's this? This is I said, well, I'm invited to a convention. This is all promotional material, so I can show and I'm giving a talk or whatever. Oh, okay. Well, you draw Spider-Man? Yes, I do. So then they basically want to shoe you in. It's Spider-Man has a lot of weight, which is great. I think he left some of it on me. I wish I could shed some of it, but I do the best I can.
Well, you look fantastic, Alex. So
well, thanks.
You're doing all right. Now, Alberto in the chat said that we should be flying you first class to OAX. But obviously we're not, you're not flying to OAX, but
I'll be flying on the ground in my car within the speed limits. Yes.
Yeah, you're probably the closest guest that we have this year. I think, or well, yeah, you probably are. You probably are. Jimmy.
Yeah, I should be. Without traffic, I'll be an hour away, so that's very convenient. So I can lug as much stuff with me as I want, and bring everything. I normally don't bring, let's say, colors to a convention because if it's in the car, I can, package them properly. But in an airplane, one of the tops of the markers inadvertently always comes off, and it's one of the ones you need. It's a red or a blue, and you go, oh, geez, sorry, I can't do that costume unless I borrow somebody else's blue or whatever. And so, it all works out.
Sure. And then, you're sitting next to artists, so you can easily borrow something.
Yes.
I'm sure if you run into problems. But there's actually a request in the chat from a guy who doesn't talk too much. It's from our friend Jason. He says, Alex, can you bring me a May 12th Spider-Man strip to OAX? I guess that must be his birthday.
Yes, I believe I met them at a convention earlier this year. Oh, I think it was Heroes Con.
You wouldn't forget this guy if you met him.
Excuse me?
You wouldn't forget this guy if you met him. I can
because he was, when I bring Spider-Man Sunday newspaper strips and the dailies. Mm-hmm. The dailies are more accessible to people because of the consecutive days of 6 days a week for a strip, where they're always looking for, a birthday, an anniversary, a bar mitzvah, a deli opening, the day they got divorced, whatever is important. Okay. So this guy said, hey, do you have May 12th? I said, well, we'll have to look through the book. And there were May 13s and 15s. I said, but you know what? I probably have about a half a dozen May 12ths in the house because I got boxes of this stuff laying around. I bring a portfolio. So it's a crapshoot. And so, yeah, they had said, listen, if you're going to be at OAX, can you bring a May 12th? And I said, oh, yeah, no problem. So, yeah, I'm already aware of that.
So he says it was Terrificon when you guys.
Was it Terrificon? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Well, that's that would be a very special moment for Jason. He would be very happy to get the May 12th. So.
Well, yeah. No, I have that date written down in my book. So I have. Pardon me. I did catch a cold coming back from Greece, and it just so happened that, the mask laws are relatively lax. So you'll see some people wearing a mask, and I should have had it on the plane because, as luck would have it, there were twice where two guys were sitting on my left and they were coughing and sneezing. And I'm thinking, oh man, even if I put a mask on now, I've already breathed it in. So I have to point the finger at them, but they don't know who they are. And if I saw them on the street, I wouldn't recognize them anyway. So it's no big deal.
Right. One of those times when you rather had a crying baby beside you, right? Well, maybe not.
When we first got on, this lady brings in a dog, a medium-sized dog, and he gets all growly and stuff behind us. And I'm thinking, I got to listen to this now? A growling dog? But as soon as they took off, and she didn't have a cage for him or anything, she must have had to buy a seat for him. Mm-hmm. So as soon as they took off, we didn't hear a thing. So I guess, he was well trained.
Doggy tranquilizers probably do.
Maybe they kicked in. Yeah, right.
But hey, if you have that Post-it note with Jason's date, you can write this one on there too. Where was it? Not that one. There it is. It's Alberto asking for it. He says that he needs an October 22nd strip. So
okay, I'm going to write that down too.
Man, I think we're going to get requests for specific dates. I have to say that I actually have a Spider-Man strip from you from my birth date. So.
Okay, that's cool.
I already got one. I forget. I got it from one of the art dealers, and when I was going through their stuff, I was like, "Shoot, it's got my birthday on it. I got to buy that one." So I've already got one.
I had a guy look through my strips, and I was mentioning birthdays, this and that, and he goes, oh, my birthday is, what did he say it was? Something like November 5th. And as luck would have it, he turns 2 pages from the beginning and there's a November 5th. And it was a nice strip. It had Spider-Man and I think Thor on it or something like that. And so he goes, wow, we worked out a price. And his wife was there and she goes, oh, wow. He goes, listen, you sure you want me to get this? And I said, it's your birthday. It's kind of right around the corner. And she goes, yeah, he goes, then I have to have it. When am I ever going to get something that's dealing with my birthday and it's got the date on it, etc. And then he goes, well, why don't we look through for your birthday? So she's starts looking through for her birthday and she comes upon one. She goes, oh, that's my ex's birthday. I said, oh, you want to give him a special gift too? She goes, hell no. But she remembered his birthday.
That was nice. Not for the guy she was with at the moment, but
right.
Yes. So I see some other people have thrown out dates. I'm going to tell you what, everybody, because you're going to be emailing me for Alex's request tonight because we don't have.
Right. Good idea. Right.
But what I want everybody to do, if you want Alex to look for a date for a strip, email me. And I made a banner for my email address because I knew we were going to need it. But email bill@comiccardfans.com. I will make the list and give it to Alex. So anybody watching right now or anybody watching the show on the rewind, feel free to, and you want to pick up something from Alex that has a date with a special meaning to you, birth date, divorce, whatever. We will try to make that happen. And, I'll make sure to pass along both your name and the date that you're looking for to Alex. And that'd be awesome.
That sounds good. That'll save a lot of time. Right.
Right. I mean, that you can prioritize the pieces you bring.
Sure. Now, when I put it this way, usually if I have multiples, I'll bring the multiples and let them pick because, some might just have Peter and Mary Jane. Some might be, more Spider-Man driven. And just to let you know that the more Spider-Man is in the strip, the higher the price will be.
Right. You're not jacking the price up here. You've got to fix it. No. You've been selling these strips for a long time. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, the base price on a daily strip is $200. And then it goes up from there, depending upon how much content being Spider-Man, Mary Jane, another hero, another villain. And I'd say you could probably on the average get a nice one for like $400. Maybe if it's got a little more, it might be $500, but
that's very affordable. I think I paid a little bit more than that from a dealer in the aftermarket.
Oh, for a daily?
No, mine was a Sunday.
Yeah. Well, the Sunday signed by Stan Lee, Joe Sinnott, the anchor, and myself, they start at $1,000. Okay. And then they'll go up with content. So in my portfolio as it stands right now, I have a range from, let's say, 1,000 or 1,100 all the way as high as 2,000 or 2,100. Okay. Just the higher they are, that means Spider-Man may be in 5 out of the 6 panels. There's another villain in there or some nice shots of Mary Jane, and it just fills the whole thing up.
Perfect. Well, I think I paid around 1,500 or 1,600.
That's you can get a nice Sunday for 1,500 or 1,600.
Okay. Well, I got a nice one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Anybody else
that I didn't get gouged?
No, not at all.
Market prices from a dealer. That's awesome. All right, I love it.
Okay.
But now that you're talking about these other the dailies, I mean, I might want to pick up those sound very affordable. So I will definitely stop by your.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. Well, we might as well show off your pre-OAX opportunities so everybody knows what you're doing, and we'll get these on the site as soon as we can, everyone. But we'll show the slides now, and again, tonight you're going to be emailing me directly, and I relay everything to Alex, so we'll be able to take care of everything in that manner. Let's see here. Where was your first slide? And I know you did agree to do sketch cards, and yes. I appreciate that, and I know a lot of the sketch card collectors out there will appreciate this as well. I know you're showing Marvel Masterpieces, sketch cards here. They will be on OAX sketch cards, everybody, not Marvel.
Right. These are just samples of when I was doing Marvel Masterpieces for the card set. And then they send us, I think, because when you get paid to do a sketch card for a company, you don't get paid that much, but they'll send you a dozen blanks. Yeah. And then you get to charge whatever you want for them. And it really makes up the difference.
That is exactly what I've heard from numerous card sets and many artists. Right. the money is in the you hope the card set's very successful, and these pieces end up being more valuable. So these will be done on OAX sketch cards that I don't even remember, Alex. Did I send them to you yet? I feel like I asked you for.
No, I don't have any OAX cards yet.
All right, no. Yeah, shoot me your mailing address after the show, and I'll make sure I get some in the mail by Monday. But so we have a head/shoulder piece for $80, half figure for $120, or a full figure for $150, fully inked by Alex. Now, I know I had to reuse a couple of the images here for the 3 different sizes that you offer, because you have a 9x12, 11x14, and an 11x17 option with then 3 different kind of figures that you'll do on them. So first up is your 9x12 option, and the head shoulder version of this, like pictured here, would be around $180. At $180, not around, it is $180. Sorry.
Yes.
It's around there. It could be 200, could be no. We'll go with 180. So that's for just a head shoulder. We have a half figure for 280, and we also have a full figure at 380. And these are all on 9x12. And again, you're emailing me tonight, everybody. My email address is on the screen. And there's a lot of your convention sketch and commission pieces up on the site as well, Alex. So I think people are they have a lot of reference material to look at.
Yes, I know.
This has been going on for a while.
Sure has.
So the next size is 11x14, and again, the head and shoulder version of this is $220. You have I'm trying to show the same Moon Knight again. So for the half figure at $400 and a full figure at $560. And that should actually say, whoop, I actually got the wrong one, didn't I? Let me switch back to that. I mean, I actually have the wrong price on there. The full figure 11x14 is $560. That slide has the wrong information on it. That's what I get for doing things at the last minute, Alex.
Sorry.
No, it's my fault. My fault. But again, so 220, 400, and 560 are the 3 levels for the 11x14. And then on the 11x17, a head shoulder version of that is $250. Half figure is going to be $450, and the full figure is $600. And I got the price right on that one. So there you go. And this is a second Green Goblin we get to see tonight too. So there we have
now,
it. So,
just to mention also, unless you have it in your slideshow, that I do. If people want to, again, get in touch with you, and if they have a sketch cover, a blank sketch cover that they'd like me to work on before the show, just add $20 to every price that you see on the screen, because on sketch covers, depending upon the surface, it might take me a little bit longer to do. Sometimes people do send me sketch covers that are the older ones that are highly slick, and they're really hard to work on. So that's kind of just the way I figured. Add an extra 20 to, if you want to send in a blank sketch cover.
Right, and that's $20 off of the 9x12 prices. So it would be $200, $300, or $400 for a sketch cover if anybody wanted one.
Right.
Yep. See, I'm reading you have the most detailed convention sketch rate sheet that I've gotten from anybody, and well formatted too. I could have just shown this and not done any of the slides, but yeah, you've done this a few times, Alex.
Oh, I've had that. I've kind of updated that, used that same price list format, and I've probably updated it over the last decade. Just keep changing the rates as times go on. And I remember one New York Comic Con about 10 years ago when my rates were a lot lower, and somebody came to me and asked me for a particular level on a drawing, and I, as they came to pay, they said, "Wow, you're the cheapest commission guy pro that I've ever gotten anything from." And I said, "Really? Oh, so should I charge you more?" He goes, "Oh, no." He starts laughing, and I'm thinking, well, next time,
right? Yeah, you haven't forgotten that guy, right? Has he ever come back to your table?
I wouldn't know. Unless he came to my table now and said, "Wow, I got the same sketch like for, a third of the price 10, 12 years ago." I said, "Well, 10, 12 years ago, things have changed."
prices on convention sketches have changed a lot in 10 or 12 years. So
I mean, I look at my prices sometimes and I look, oh, geez, well, I think it's still reasonable. And then I get these emails from certain, I guess, organizations that are managing other sketch artists, and I see what they're charging. I'm going, holy mackerel, I'm cheap, but I'm good with my prices. I'm happy with what I've got out there, because if you know what, at the same time, everybody works at a different pace.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody could charge 50% more than me, 100% more than me, but you look at the work, like some of the art that you showed before I came on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was some detailed material there, with the backgrounds and the whole 9 yards. And that stuff definitely would take a heck of a lot longer to draw than just drawing one figure,
Mm-hmm.
And I do have, in my email presentation that I gave you, I do make mention that for, certain backgrounds, I like to, I don't know if you have any examples there, if I sent any, where there's a partial background. And when I say a partial background, instead of doing the whole background, I maybe just use half a space and put like a long rectangle behind the figure. I could, if Spider-Man is swinging, I can have some buildings thrown in, a little bit of a horizon and some sky. And that would probably cost you like 30 or 40% more than the figure to put that in.
So when people are emailing the requests and if they want to ask for a little more, or you have a nuance to it, or I guess, or whatever it might be, send it along and I'll pass it to Alex and we'll be able to work out what those prices are. But the email,
no problem.
Yep. Right down there, bill@comicartfans.com, and we'll get you set up. So before we go, Alex, when you're at OAX, I mean, we know you're going to be bringing some strips. Do you sketch at the shows too? I mean, clearly.
Yes. That's one of the fun things that I enjoy about going to the shows is getting sketch requests to do stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to say that I'm usually not disappointed with the list that I get from people that'll come by my table, and it kind of between, I guess, dealing with the fans, which is why I go to shows anyway, just to get away from the lonely studio, as they say. Mm-hmm. And so you want to interact with the public, I'm there for the fans, and in those times when things slow down, I can get to the sketch list and keep working.
Sure.
And it's a 3-day show, right? It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or
we have a 2-hour preview night on Friday from 4 to 6.
Right. So it's mostly Saturday, Sunday. So if anybody wants to get on my sketch list, I would say, definitely come down Saturday morning and we'll work it out. And we'll, if you need something Saturday, because you're only there Saturday, you just have to let me know and I'll make sure you get that done by the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And then if you're going to be there on Sunday also, well, then we work that into the schedule. So.
Okay. Sounds good. It's funny. I see Alberto. I wonder if Alberto was the guy who commented on the prices that you were charging. He says he got a Captain America sketch from you in like 2007. You would recognize this guy. He's going to be at OAX. So you let us know if he was the guy that said that. Okay.
I was going to say, at first I saw 1975 and I'm thinking, no, I wasn't even in the business then, but 2007. Wow. I was still a mere youth back then. So, yeah. And I'm sure if Alberto has a picture of that Captain America sketch, I'll definitely recognize it as my style. It's always fun to sometimes see these people, they come up to me and they go, hey, you did a sketch for me when I was 12 back in 1988. And they show me the sketch. And like I said, I definitely recognize that it's me, but then I'm going, 1988, good Lord. I mean, where's the time gone, right, Bill?
Oh yeah.
Didn't I do a commission piece for you a long time ago with the Suicide Squad?
It wasn't Suicide Squad. You did do something for me though. Gosh, what did you do for me? I think I had you do a Spider-Man. I hate to say it. I'm pretty sure it was a long time ago though.
Okay. Well, wait a second. Don't you do Suicide Squad pieces?
No. Everybody.
Well, you have somebody else. There must be another Cox out there then.
There's honestly another guy on CAF named Bill Cox.
That's the guy.
I've had this guy mistaken for me numerous times. He causes a stink every now and again in some chat groups, and people go, "We're gonna have to talk, offline, Bill," because they think it's me. And it ain't me, man. I'm passive. I walk the middle line. I don't lean in either direction out there. But no. So yeah, no. So very well could be him. But no, I did get a piece from you. I want to say it was like at Heroes, probably in 2002 or something. It was
wow, that long ago.
Yeah, definitely. But Alex, we're looking forward to having you at the show. I'm glad it's a short drive for you. I know that I can't stop these things. I'm sorry, I can't control this Mac.
This is people asking for requests.
That's somebody offering to help me with a situation I'm currently in right now. And
okay.
And I sincerely appreciate getting the text at this hour. But again, it's gonna be fun, and I know that you'll be hearing from Tatiana real soon. I forwarded your email to her today, so I would have to believe if you don't hear from her by Monday, let me know. But I'm sure.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, and thanks for everybody that tuned in, and I hope to see everybody at the show then. Okay.
You got it. All right, Alex. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
All right. I can take my email address off the screen there. Yeah, there we go. But no, the person who's chatting me, I mean, everybody knows them, but I won't give their name away. But yes, it is what it is. But so, hey, I got 2 more guests in the green room, and it's not pre-OAX, but I guess in a way it is pre-OAX, but it's not really. So let me bring these gentlemen in here, and we'll get this thing started. We have Aranga and David Byrne. David, you're new to the channel. We got to put you in at the position of a distinction at the top of the stream here. So welcome to the show, both of you.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us, Bill.
My pleasure. It's it's always fun having Aranga is the life of the party, the life of this stream. We could have Aranga on every week, and he would brighten everyone's day or evening, as it were, tonight. But it's good to have both of you on. And Aranga, you're tabling at OAX. Everybody knows that.
I am. Yes, I will be there. I'm kind of hard at work cranking away at that list right now, Bill. I took on kind of a monster list here, right in the middle of doing what we're trying to do with the other thing. So Aranga went Gen Z with his glasses. Shut up, Snorak. Nobody cares. Gen Z? Is this Gen Z?
Kind of.
Little Ray-Bans, man.
Let's go full screen so we get the whole. Oh, yeah, that's Gen Z. You got your Team Oreo shirt on, though. That's awesome.
More than that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I hope MegaCon never finds out about that.
I was like, come on, let's get it out. OAX is coming up. We're on the show. Let's get it going.
Well, so we showed the auction pieces for Max and Jules earlier. So maybe before we talk about why you're here, we could show the auction piece that you did. I know you shared it socially already, but
I did.
CAF and OAX have actually not shown it, but I have a slide. But do you have it nearby, or I got the picture with you holding it.
I do. I can go grab it if you want me to.
Why not? Let's do it.
All right.
It's nearby. Yeah, you guys are going to be impressed if you're not a friend or a follower of Aranga on his socials. You get to see this amazing piece. This is wall power times 3, I think. Yeah, we're going to go full screen for this one.
We got it. Well, hold on. I don't know
it's
how to
bigger
handle
than
it.
him.
You need to bring in somebody to help you pick this one up. Oh my God.
There we go. What? Let's start with the baddies.
Oh my goodness.
So
how many characters are on this one?
Oh God, I knew the answer to this. 23.
Oh wow.
So you got like the a combo of the gold and blue teams right here, and then we move into kind of like the villains that held sway in the 90s. I know I'm a huge fan of Cameron Hodge, so you got Cameron Hodge there behind Magneto. But yeah, and Bill, I think we said we'll we'll put it in a tube and ship it to them if for whoever wins it, right?
Exactly. If someone doesn't have a portfolio large enough for it, it does fold in half because it was done on two Bristol
It's
boards. What were they? 18 by 24 each?
Two 18 by 24 boards, so it's totally 18 by 48.
How high does the bid have to get for Aranga to deliver it in person?
To what? Deliver it in person?
Does he have a number for that? I don't even know. Can you put a price on something like that, Aranga?
For home delivery?
Home delivery, yes.
Everything has a price. Everything has a price.
Yes,
Here, I can zoom in a little bit on it here, but yeah, it's fantastic, man.
Thank you, man.
You always went the extra mile, in years 1 and 2, and now you've done it again. Yeah, you've gone you went the extra mile, and you went another mile, and you decided to even do a third. So
hey, look, I don't know if and when I'll ever be invited back again. So I was like, all right, I'm here. Let's go out with a bang. Also, if you're gonna do it, man, I mean, it's the auction. It's there's cool stuff going on there. Why half-ass it? Just go in whole hog.
Well, I mean, when did you start the piece?
Dude, I can't tell you. Like, I had it on the board. I had it on the board for a while. I think totally, like, cumulatively. I mean, in real time, I probably worked on it for a week.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's a few hours here, a few hours there.
With how much detail you've been putting this stuff lately, I think you really do hate yourself.
Yeah, I like to complain about it, but I mean, that's the stuff that makes me happy.
Well, if you ever do home delivery service, Marcus has given that business a title, the Arangagram. So, hey. All right, it's fantastic. I can't wait to see it in person, and we're going to have it up there for proxy bidding when we launch that mid-January, and as we've done in the past, if people do need assistance with mailing pieces back after the show, the OEX team has always been happy to do it. We're experienced packers and shippers these days, so we're very good at that. And see, Jason's throwing out $150 bid to get us started. Thanks, Jason. We appreciate it. Always count. Okay.
I'll give you the tape at the back of the two boards, Jason. I'll draw a remark on it.
Jason's got a piece or two from you, hasn't he? I feel like
Jason's got quite a few pieces from me. Yeah, he does. There's a few of these guys that have a nice handful. Awesome. A nice handful.
Boy, nice handful, and he will deliver the art for the right price, everybody. Snork's raising the bid to 155. All right, we got things rolling already.
Yes. I hope it ends under 200.
I remember how nervous you were in year one. I heard the stories, but you've done very well at the auctions. I mean, and we thank you for that.
It doesn't change, man. I'm still nervous. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like, I'm like, okay, the other shoe's about to drop. It's like, this is the year. This is the year it's going to happen. That doesn't change. Like last year, I think I did a better job. I actually stayed in the room. but I think like those chairs, they might have had to steam clean them afterwards because I was sweating so much. It's like, it wasn't even funny.
Oh, man. Oh, geez. Well, it's going to be fun. Obviously, the auction is one of the highlights of the show, and every year it's been interesting to see which pieces people go for. But it's been great, right? I mean, Allison Sohn had that, the high ticket item in year 2. Who would have guessed? It's fun, because you just never know what bidders are going to be on the floor and what art's going to be presented at during the auction.
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of the weekend, for sure.
The open
contrary to how I act. Yes.
Well, the open bar is good, right? Irrespective of anything else, at least you can get
open bar. Fantastic.
Yeah. And you heard we're going to be outside this year for the auction, right?
I did. I heard that. That's pretty cool. Cool. And I think the weather's going to cooperate.
Yeah, me too. I think positive.
Yeah, for sure.
So the reason you guys are here I mean, you have a Kickstarter coming up, right? I think I don't know when. I think you said it starts near the beginning of the year.
Yeah. So the Kickstarter, the pre-launch is. Would you say the pre-launch is live, David? Is that the terminology?
Yeah, it's up now.
The pre-launch is live right now, and it goes fully live on January the 12th. Correct.
These things.
With all the syllables, yes.
I'm prepared.
The link to the Kickstarter where you can sign up for updates is in the chat. And I think everybody should go ahead and do that right now. So tell us a little bit about what this project is. And David, we haven't talked much to you yet. I mean, I did learn in the green room that you do have a calf now, and you do have a few pieces in your collection. So you're one of us. So we appreciate that. But what's your role in this Kickstarter?
So I am actually the writer for the project and co-creator.
And co-creator.
Yes, with Mr. D over there. And going back to the art stuff, I think I have some of Aranga's first pieces from when he came on, and maybe his first cover ever.
The first published cover I've ever done was for David for his book Jessamy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So 3-issue connecting set that he begs me to give back to him all the time, but I won't.
Shouldn't have given him the art.
So wait a minute. So how long have you guys known each other?
Since 2020. Yeah, since 2020.
Okay.
I want to say, like late 2020.
Okay.
So David reached out, and I did that cover for him, and then like he's kind of kept me in published work. Like every time he puts out a new title, David's been writing and putting out comic books for a long time. So like I'm the rookie here. And it was just when I knew I wanted to kind of get into this, I had this like kernel of an idea, and took it to David, and we developed it together, and here we are. I feel like I should let David talk. I've been doing all the talking.
Oh no, you're so good at it. We both love art. I'm like, I don't collect as much OA because I as a creator, I spend a lot of money paying for interior and cover art for my projects. So when I can, I snag the covers of my books. But I mean, that's basically how I ended up with working with Aranga to begin with. Is I don't know if you remember, it was Andy Mackey who connected us, and
Correct.
He's a big art collector. So every time he sees someone new, he's like, you might want to try this guy. And I reached out, and I've been actually stuck with Aranga since because he keeps showing up.
Well, as long as he always delivers, then that's all right.
Hey,
I'll work on this in 2 weeks, and then like 2 days later, I couldn't sleep, so I just drew it.
Yeah. I give David like the least stress waiting for art. So
because I never end up waiting because it just shows up before I'm even ready for it.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's the history.
You sent me some images, but maybe before we look at them, do you want to give us kind of the premise for the book?
I can.
Okay.
I didn't know.
David's just being shy, man. Okay, so it's basically.
I'm your +1. I'm letting you lead the way here.
That's what I'm talking about. It's basically a human story disguised as a superhero story. That's the kind of how I like to think about it. I've always been kind of fascinated with the idea of the host human, the host hero relationship. Kind of like going back to Donald Blake and then Rick Jones and Captain Marvel, stuff like that, where really the host just kind of gives up their form to the hero, and stuff like that like really actually stressed me out because I was like, wait, this guy's life is kind of going on while Captain Marvel's in space, and stuff like that. So that kind of stuff just always like really interested me. And the thing with Donald Blake was a construct. He wasn't a real person, so he really wasn't leaving anything of note behind. And so our story is about, and it spans 4 to 5 decades from the time our hero Arun Desai merges with this hero. Like our story goes back to the early 70s when it happens, and how it's not all cake. Like it's the deterioration of his life over decades, kind of losing relationships and family and all of that stuff. So we pick up in the modern day, and then we tell the rest of his story through flashbacks.
Mm-hmm. Sounds cool. Why don't we look at some of the work here now? So you're doing you're doing the pen and ink work?
Yes.
Who's handling the colors? Because the first slide I have here is color piece.
Antonio Ramos is doing the colors, and he is about 75% of the way through the book right now. It's a 40-page book. So I did the pencils, inks, ink washes, then handed over to
that bottom right panel is one of my favorite.
I was just going to say the same thing. That's so cool, man.
Thanks. Thank you. So yeah, it's basically whenever the transformation happens, Arun goes into this void. It's just like a blackness, and he just floats there. But he gets to be a passenger in the hero's life at that point, which is kind of what you see there. He's just kind of floating in the void while hero goes around doing hero things.
Well, it's Jason wants to claim it, and Chris Norick is giving you a high five.
Thank you, buddy.
So, what kind of character design stuff did you do to kind of get into to get the costumes right and the looks right? I mean, was there a bit of time that you invested in that side of things?
Yeah. Like early on, like I really liked the color scheme. I wanted to keep it simple because I knew I'd have to draw it. We started out thinking it might be 30 something pages, and then it just kind of went on. And I'm so glad, like the design was simplified, and like I shared it with David, and David liked it right off the bat. He didn't want to complicate it too much beyond that, which was great for me.
The most fun was writing a story where Aranga just started randomly drawing pages and told me to shoehorn the story around them.
It's like the Marvel method.
It's called Marvel method, right? It's called Marvel
Except
method.
he wrote like middle pages, end pages, with no story in mind yet.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit around waiting for David to finish his 7 other comic books to send me the script. No, it was mostly like we had the overarching story, so we knew where it was going, and I knew like big moments that were planned. Like, so this DPS.
This is the one I was convinced that he hates himself.
This DPS is basically just kind of a reflection on things that have happened in his life. While the hero gets to do jolly stuff like float over a city. He's homeless at one point in his life, and
I see if I can see people in the windows. That's all.
No, I didn't go quite that far.
I thought you drew people having sex in one of them.
Yeah, you gotta look really close. That's not the building, though. There's a balcony on one of them.
Somebody's gonna be looking at this DPS at OAX. I have a feeling.
Yeah,
magnifying glass or a loop or something. They're gonna bring it with them.
Yeah, we had such a collaborative. I mean, I gotta say this. I mean, not just because David's here. It's super collaborative, right? There was no like this weird sense of ownership or thing with it. David wasn't precious, so I said, "Hey, I want to do a scene where this happens," and hey, David would send me a script with like page 7. He fights the monster. Go ham. That was his direction, on that.
Except the one time I gave you a 300-word character description.
Yeah, for the bad guy.
And for the very last sentence, I put or whatever.
Or whatever. Yeah, it was. That's the main cover.
Wow, very striking. Love it.
Thank you. I included some images of the the black and white and ink wash art.
Well, this is fun. I mean, I'm sure that when when he's the hero, those pages are going to be awesome, like the DPS. But these ones here are kind of fun. I mean, I love getting to see the Don Blake, right?
Yeah,
wrapped inside him while he's the superhero. I think these are fun, and just they speak to you in a different way that a battle scene is not. I really like this page. Like, can I buy it? I mean, when are these going to be for sale?
Listen, Bill, I'll show you the thing here. Like, this is, like there's like an epidemic of full issue collectors now. This is like me becoming the full issue collector because it's mine and it's in my collection.
Oh, well,
I don't even get any.
Well, it happens. We get it.
There's a sentimentality to it. It's like my first interior work, etc.
Of course.
And so this is a the fights go global. It's not necessarily relegated to North America. So you've got this is my nod to a couple of the places I grew up in. So there's Dubai in panel 1. There's Sri Lanka in panel 2. If you scroll down,
I will. Sorry. I'm getting pinged and ponged.
No, it's okay. I didn't grow up in Brazil, but I figured it was a recognizable monument.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Wow.
Yeah. So little fight montage to show like some of the global aspects of.
If it had a 4th vertical panel, it would be like a McFarlane there. You were almost one more. Panel.
Yeah, dude, it's so hard on these vertical panels to fit in the things that you want to fit in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I don't know how McFarlane does it. Like that's a different kind of visual skill to like angle the characters so you can see enough of them, etc. But yeah, and there's the color.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
Yeah, he's This is the variant cover, one of the variants to the first issue. It's by your friend and mine, Mr. Josh D. Cassara.
I see that signature. Yeah, fantastic. How'd you manage that?
So little known, I don't even know if David knows this, but it was Josh and Martha at OAX this year. We were having a few drinks and we started talking about creator owned, and they were like, and I told him, well, I have this idea. I don't know if I'm ever going to do it, blah, blah, blah. And Martha was like, get off your ass and do it. And then she was going to do like this book that she's been working on. So we made a pact at OAX this year that by the end of this year, she would have done her book and I would have found a way to get this out. And, I don't think I even told David that, but that's the only reason I got off my ass. And I was like, hey, and David was the only guy I thought of. I was like, if I want to work with someone, it's got to be someone I know. But Josh,
you'd already done 3 pages for me, remember, for that anthology.
There you go. That's right. Josh, I caught him at the perfect time. He was in between his Marvel exclusive ending and signing his new one. So he doesn't do a lot of work outside of Marvel. In between like his contract gap, he did some Transformers covers, Battle Beast, and G.I. Joe, and then our book. So it's just a huge thing. He's just the nicest guy, man. Just super generous. Happy to call him a friend. Cash in that chip.
Well, that's a good friend to have, definitely.
Yeah.
Josh is the best, and I did see a couple questions in here. So, where was it? I didn't star them, or did I? Let's see. Jeff Wedding said, when do issue 2 pages go on sale?
Hey, that's a great question. David and I, this is a self-contained story. It's 40 pages and it's a self-contained story. So you don't have to buy an issue 2 or whatever, but we do have an idea for a sequel. So hopefully this does well and people enjoy it. And thanks, Tom. I'm about to send, maybe next month, I'll send David some pages I drew and say, hey, here's the sequel.
You can write around this, right?
Yeah, you can write around this. It had to be such a pain in the ass, and I watched the process because he had to put it on an Excel sheet and whatever. This is
Gerald von Stade.
Gerald von Stade. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, he's a relatively new indie artist, but he's done probably 40 covers in the last year and drawn hundreds of pages over the last couple of years.
He has a really great style. David mentioned like, hey, he's a candidate to do a variant cover, and I was like, we got to. Speaking of Kiss Kiss Create, that's another guy who's going to be doing a cover for us
now. Yeah, he's working on it right now.
We've been looking at some of his in progress stuff, and it looks great.
Well, I guess I missed out on the Ashcan as well, but man,
I'll get you some copies, Bill.
You can get me one. All right, bring it to OAX for me, please. Yes, oh man, look at that. That's awesome.
So ridiculous.
And this is the other variant from Adam Polina. And dude, he smoked this. Like David and I will both jaw drop when we saw this. And you know what the really cool thing is about doing this, Bill? It might be the only reason I actually decided to do a book was because I get to keep the original art.
Lucky you. Well, but, it's a lot of times when I mean, I get it. I totally understand why you would want to have that. The first book. I mean, I can see, whenever you move on to your next big title, that first book that you draw for, do the artwork for it, you're going to want to probably keep all that too. You always remember your first, and sometimes you want to keep them forever.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We are going to offer one of the OAs, Joseph Schmalke's cover, which
yes, gosh,
I have the OA coming for that, which I kind of hope nobody buys because then I'll keep it. But
so that's going to be
there will be one piece.
Yes.
Okay.
One of the
and Aranga might draw some stuff. I don't know. He might put some.
There's a tier. We have an interesting tier planned. That will. I think it'll be a cool tier for art collectors. Not just your standard, hey, here's a commission, but it wraps thematically into the book and what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I will not regret this one like I did the Peach Momoko cover though.
Yeah, he sold his Peach Momoko cover to his book Stake, and you know who bought it? Mikhail.
Well,
yeah,
good home.
Yeah, it went.
But he sold it,
and then he sold it.
Oh,
womp womp womp. Well, but yeah. So I mean, we're really excited about this. We put in a ton of work. A lot of love. I'm definitely excited. I can't wait for people to see it, and hopefully they'll feel the same way. They'll read it and they'll enjoy it. So we're really looking forward to it. One quick thing I want to put in is while we're talking about variant artists, he mentioned Joseph Schmalke, who did one, and the original for that will be available as part of the Kickstarter. The last artist that we're getting who's working on his variant cover this weekend is Esad Ribic. So that's the final cover.
We're slumming it here. So
I was gonna say, go big or go home, man. What the hell? You didn't aim low, man.
Hey, man, all the drinking buddies. I was like, hey, I'm finally doing it. Remember that time we were drunk and it was 3 a.m. and you said, if you ever do a book, you'll do a cover? I was like, chickens that come home to roost.
Wow. That's awesome. We should make sure we get you guys some free drink coupons for Miller's while you're there. You can ply a few more artists this time around for some covers for the next book.
Yes. Hopefully the goal is we try to time it so that the Kickstarter ends before OAX. So while we won't have some of the other offerings there, the goal is potentially to have, because Esad will be at OAX and Josh, so maybe to have a limited run of their covers. So if people wanted to get it and get them signed by the artists,
perfect,
they could do that.
There we go. Kiss Kiss Create. Thank you for the $2 super sticker. We appreciate that. Well, that's great, man. That's you've thought this through. There was a plan.
Almost unintentionally.
Yeah. No,
Almost
just
unintentionally.
I love it.
But here it is, Bill. That's about 40 pages.
Let's see it again. Oh my gosh.
40 pages.
Are you gonna find like a 40-page portfolio to put those in?
I did, yeah. So
oh man.
Anyway, it's really satisfying, man, to hold that in hand.
I mean, will you be bringing the art so we can at least look at it?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. I think I am gonna like put it in a nice portfolio. I don't know if all 40 pages will fit in the damn thing, but I do plan to bring it with me so people can, if they wanted to, they could check it out.
Well, it's wonderful to see it, Aranga. I mean, honestly, it's it's just cool to see, man. I mean, we've got to see your progression over the years, and to get to something like this that's so personal, and working with David on that. I mean, I can't wait to see it. And I really do. Any art that you bring, I mean, I want to see it. I mean, I know I can't buy it, but it's special, man. One of our own doing such great work, and I mean, I'm sure everybody in the chat feels the same way. It's just incredible, man. This is like the beginning of your journey, something that you love, and it's on the side, and you're still putting so much time into it, and it's beautiful. It really is gorgeous.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot. And
I'm
also
proud of him all the time.
And also for giving us the opportunity to come on here and kind of talk about it. That means a lot that you let us have the time. I know you're busy. You got the OAX stuff going on. You got plenty of stuff to get to. So you've given us this segment here. That means a lot.
Well, hey, my pleasure. You're welcome on the show anytime. We need to get a collector conversation thing going on. With some semi-regularity in 2026. That would be nice. Get some round.
I'm in, man.
Okay,
I'm in, and maybe we could get David if he ever posts his art on CAF.
Well, you'll be in Florida. You can come over and force me to do it.
He should feel bad. He has an account. He has all this original art that he owns and won't post it.
When you make it over here one day, you'll see why I haven't posted anything.
Lame, just excuses.
There you go. Look, even Jason was getting a little mushy in the chat.
A moment of sincerity from Jason.
So proud of you. And David, thanks for dealing with him. He had to add his own zinger at the end of that. So
this is normal. This is not an act, people. This is how he always is.
Oh, man.
I love that David hung around for that whole time, and all he did was make me speak about it.
Yeah.
You did well.
It's your first time. You're out here pitching something.
Oh, thank you.
I've been doing this 7 years. I've been out here pitching books.
There you go. Now you got someone who can run his mouth. We good. Yeah.
Usually I ramble and talk about things that have nothing to do with what I'm supposed to be talking about. So it's nice to let you do it.
I will make sure that I sign up, for notices when the Kickstarter gets started, and I will be sure to plug it one way or another in with Colin through the daily email or sliding it into a Thursday email. But we'll definitely take care of you while the campaign is running. I promise you that. Man,
you're awesome. That means a lot, Bill. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. But all right, well, I think I got to end this one. I don't even know what I'm doing to wrap this show up, but because I can't show any art at the moment. But I thank you guys, and again, looking forward to it. And Aranga is definitely, we're gonna have a good time in February.
I'm so looking forward to it, man. So looking forward to it. Thanks again, Bill, and thanks for everyone in the chat.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, see you guys
later.
All right. Look at you, Jason. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's a night like that, isn't it? Aranga, a motivational speaker. He has a way about him, Peter. You know that. He could handle a panel at a con all by himself, I think. But yeah, that's fun. I mean, yeah, Aranga, it's just been awesome. He's such an amazing guy, as everybody knows, but he keeps us in stitches and delivers great art at the same time. And I'm looking forward to it. But I gotta get a copy of the Ashcan from Aranga. I'm sure I'll get a copy at OAX. So I can't show slides on a few things, but schedule wise, everybody knows that we're not going to have a CAF update for next week. So that is a given. I will be in Ohio. I leave on Monday and I get back the following Monday. So as far as the upcoming schedule goes, I'm actually switching over to my Google Calendar on my desktop so I can look at both calendars here at one time. But where are we? Here we are. We have a show on Tuesday next week. It's not on the schedule yet. I don't think I got a title for it yet, but I know we'll get that posted probably tomorrow. We're gonna have EM Gist on, and that should be fun. I know Casper's going to be a part of that panel. It'll be a 9 p.m. show, like all our weekday shows tend to be that are live. So look forward to that getting on the schedule. If it's not in the daily email tomorrow, I would have to believe it will be in the Saturday email. But Gist is amazing talent, and I think anybody who's seen his work knows how awesome he is. I've only gotten the chance to talk to him a couple times, so while I'll be in Ohio, I'm going to be tuning in on the chat to watch that one, and looking forward to meeting, or I can't say meeting, getting to see him at OAX and seeing what work he brings with him as well. But I did see a lot of crazy stuff in the chat that I tried to star at the beginning. Let's see. I can't even show the EXP video for you guys because that's actually on the other computer now. But he has that show next week, and Mr. Snork, we're going to take the night off, I believe. But because at the end of the day, there's work to do around here. It's something that I've been addressing or looking into all day. The biggest issue is that by the time it got to the point where I wanted to communicate things with the hosts of our equipment, because I think in some weird way there's some correlations here with some stuff they might have going on versus stuff that we might have going on, that it was already 4:30. And so by the time I called them, half the people were out of the office already. So they're going to be calling me in the morning. And I've as you heard, I was getting pinged by some people as well who wanted me to talk to them after the show tonight. But all I can say is we're on the case and we will get it resolved. For those of you who have the app, you know that the app is working fine. So if you haven't downloaded the app yet and you want to get your fix for the hobby, you should be downloading that. You can go over to the Google Play Store and get the Android version over there, or you go to the Apple Store. All you got to do is type in Comic Art Fans in the search and you can download the app. And the app is humming along exactly as you'd want it. You can check out your want list art. You can browse all the galleries. You can post artwork to your CAF from it. All that good stuff is working in the app. But let's see here. I'm not looking at the live stuff. I tried to go back and look at anything that was said earlier. But why was I wearing a hat? Because it's a hat day. The hat typically is reserved for team meetings, as Casper will attest. That's the only other time, and I don't wear my hat backwards, CJ. So I was not going to go for the skater look. But yeah, it was one of those kind of days. Hats were not optional at all. And Marcus thought I was in my MCU disguise. I was not. And yeah. So reminders regarding Alex Saviuk. If you have a strip date that you want him to bring, whether it's I guess if you wanted to say if it was a daily versus a Sunday, we can kind of lean that preference one way or another. But email those to me. My email address is bill@comicartfans.com. So also any of the pre-OAX opportunities that we showed tonight, email me those right now. And as soon as we can get things situated over on the web server, we'll get everything hooked up and live in the OAX.art website. But yeah, it will be resolved soon, one way or the other. But yeah, it was a little bit frustrating. But I love CAF, you love CAF. We love all the other sites that we host and things, and we'll get everything fixed. So yeah, it's about all I can tell you right now. But I appreciate everybody's patience while we get things pulled back together, and everything will be bigger, better than ever before after it's back up and running. So yeah, with that, I apologize for not getting to do the CAF picks. Mr. Snork and I did do our picks. you know what, you know, I even wrote the mailing today and I didn't even send it out. But you know, once everything is the snafu is fixed over there on CAF, you'll be able to go read and see the pics that Chris and I did. There was a lot of great artwork posted to CAF last week that we don't get to talk about tonight. But yeah, it is what it is, and we'll find a way to share that CAF update link with everybody after we're back up and running. So what's this? Oh, Marcus. Okay, Marcus wants me to unbox this package. We can do that, but Marcus, I just have to let you know that once again, your package was serving as the base for my laptop. So let's just do that right now, but I have to move my laptop now while we do this. So yep, here we go. Like that. Now you get a different angle of the office. Shoot, it looks better down there. Shoot, I should have. What do I need this box for to set this thing up? Anyway, I figured I'd be looking straighter. This is actually better. Why didn't what live and learn? Okay, so yes, I did get a package from Marcus last Friday, which is why we weren't able to open it up on the show last week. And I do have one quick thing I can unbox as well. Oh, boy. All right. Well, it's in a bag, so I got to take it out of the bag. I never look straight. I know. Well, it's Jason. I have to monitor the chat. I have to type. I have to highlight things. Oh my god. Okay, this is the tag says uglychristmassweater.com on it, and it says no returns or refunds if the seal tag is broken. It's not broken, but so I could return it if need be, but I won't. I will not. So there we go. What do we got? Not a party till the wieners come out, and there's plenty of condiments and hot dogs and some fries, and it's very festive. Christmas lights on it, snowflakes. Yeah, wiener schnitzel logos on it. Yeah, I don't necessarily think it's my color. But, if I wear it up to Ohio and I have it on Christmas Day, I don't know if anybody will notice. Well, I think they will. But, yeah, that's a major award right there, says Tom. Yes. So thank you. I won't be returning this, Marcus. I will wear it proudly. I promise you. Let's see. What else we got in here? Uh-oh. I don't think it's Berkey hair coloring. Let's see what we got here. It is some kind of hair coloring, I guess. What does it say? Dear Bill, I thought that this shade would look good on camera for the winter months. Marcus. And what's the name of it? Does it have a name? It does not. It does not. Hair dye without smell. That's the way we like it. But yeah, it does not have a cool name. It's light brown. Okay, I won't be using this, but it'll find its way on my bookshelf. And let's see, what other thing here? Kind of heavy. What do we got? It's not wrapped in a like a cereal box. It's a manila bag. It does have a COA with it. Let's see. Don't want to damage anything here. It's a Dynamic Forces COA too. All right. So what is it? It's a Beta Ray bill. And it is, I believe it's signed by the writer, if I'm not mistaken, right? Morisi. So there we have that. It's 1 of 50 with the COA. It really does say certificate number 1 on the back. Then what do we got here? Mark Spears Monsters, the Monster and the Wolf Trick or Treat blind bag. Holy mackerel. All right, I should have turned it over and looked at it from the side. Okay, what do we got here? We have a Mannix Thundercats cover. Yeah, Mannix can do no wrong. That's awesome. And it is signed by Mannix in pink, hot pink. And I don't know what. Wait, things are falling out of here. Okay, what's in the trick or treat blind bag? Do I want to? I think I'm going to keep it low, just in case. Let's see, what is it? Oh, it's where comics come alive. Was this a year? Yeah, this is one of the years when I was the owners of one of the owners of that show. With who would guess that year? This is a big WoW program from 2015. Art Adams was there, Neil Adams, Jose Delbo, Dave Gibbons. That was a good show. Toshio Maeda was there. He had some interesting arts. Bradstreet, Joe, Rosa, Hughes, Granov, Bradshaw. Yeah, that was a fun show. Bissett, Steranko, Tottleman. Yeah, that was probably my favorite show out of all the ones that we got to do. And it was on my birthday, April 18th. But there are some things in here. I got a couple cap stickers back. I think I can add those to the stack I have over there. Oh, another one. And then we have a Mega Cox sticker. And then this looks like is this a Jamie original? I'm just taking a wild guess. Sketch card. It is off. Okay. A Gene Ha sketch card too of Cyclops. Let's see. Right there. I add it to my portfolio. And what's on the back? Oh, just a Mannix sticker. A Daredevil Mannix sticker from Next Comic Art. Perfect. Thank you, Marcus. Oh, wait a minute. It feels like something else is in here. It's probably another cap sticker. And it is. There you go. I got 4 more. I can re-gift those, though. I won't return them, but I will re-gift them. And again, one other thing, I think I actually got this on Friday last week too. This was one of my mystery sketches. Came in from Tatiana, so I might as well open that too, or I might not open it till I get back from Ohio. Let's see. I think this was one that was shown off at when we had Tatiana on. If I'm not mistaken. Man, Tatiana's got 3 layers of depth here. She has the bag, the cardboard on both sides, and then she has those heavy cardboard sleeves that she puts the art in, and it's bagged. So, all right, I gotta. Okay, see, Christmas came early. It's got a nice foil thank you sticker to keep the tab down. Oh, there's actually more than one thing in here. Okay. Oh, that's because she always gives a lot of stuff. Okay, I got more. I got stickers. I got my blanks mystery sketch card. Thank you, Tatiana. And then this is going to be a Christmas gift too. But I got a Sonic the Hedgehog. Was one of my requested sketch cards. So there we have it. Thank you, Tatiana. And I don't recognize the signature on it. It does not say on the back. Huh. Okay. And it's on a TD Art sketch card, not the Cal sketch cards. Oh, look at that. She even made a sticker for her All Access Art. Cool. All right. Well, there we go. So thank you, Marcus, and everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic holiday. And like I say, there will be a show next Tuesday with Kazra and Mr. Gist, and I think that's going to be a good time. But then we won't have a show. I'm looking at the schedule right now until the 30th, where Mr. Jason Richardson, yes, Southern Comic Geek, will be joining me. We've been trying to do a show for I think 4 years now, and I think he either maybe bowls on Tuesday nights or something, but he has 2 nights off. So he offered me the 30th or the 23rd, so I took the 30th. So that's that'll be the next show where we have an interview with me. And you get to see Kazra next Tuesday. And then again, have a great holiday week. Enjoy your your time with family and friends. I hope art is involved one way or another in your celebrations. And I'll see you right before the New Year's. And I hope everybody let's put let's cross our fingers and think good thoughts for the next few days. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their night, and we'll see you again soon.